Dramatic music builds. You think, Jordan Poole, an electrifying shooter. A splash brother in waiting. The kid who lit up the NBA in his playoff debut. But few have heard the full story of his roller coaster journey from hero to pariah. And back again. Today, we'll dive deep into 3 explosive stages of Poole's career. Uncover the hidden forces that shaped him, and ask the question, can this young star still rewrite his narrative? Meteoric rise scene opens on Poole's very first playoff game, May 23, 2021. The lights are bright, the stakes astronomical, and the opponent? The Denver Nuggets featuring MVP Nikola Jokic. A debut for the ages. Poole explodes for 30 points on 69% shooting, 9/13 FG, and 71% from deep 5/7 3 PT in just 30 minutes. He joins Wilt Chamberlain and Mitch Richmond as the only Warriors ever to drop 30 in a postseason opener, and he did it as a 22-year-old 28th pick. Klay Thompson sums it up best. Jordan Poole. Wow, what a star in the making. The splash bench dynamo. Fast forward to the 2022 playoffs. Poole delivers 4 games of 20 points off the bench, making him just the second player since 1983 to do that at age 22 or younger. His fearless shooting helped Golden State clinch the title, and the front office rewarded him with a 4-year, $140 million extension before the 2022-23 season. Steve Kerr declared, "He's the future of this franchise." Rising star or off the court, Poole's charisma made him a fan favorite. Whether it was his witty social media clips or his playful trash talk in practice, everyone in the Bay Area believed they were witnessing the dawn of a new superstar. But even the brightest stars can cast the deepest shadows. The complacency trap. 1. Numbers tell the first half. 2022-23 regular season. Poole should have soared. Instead, his field goal percent dipped from 46% to 42%. 3 PT percent tumbled from 38% to 33%. Free throw percent slipped, and turnovers climbed above 3 per game, an alarming rate for a $140 million man. Fans and analysts scratched their heads. What happened to that fearless shotmaker? 2. The mental shift. Behind closed doors, sources say Poole began to believe the hype too early. He felt like he'd made it, like he was already on Steph's level. One insider revealed that mindset bred complacency, eroding the work ethic that powered his breakout. 3. Locker room fallout. September 2022. Playful quip about being the next man up after Curry escalates into a Draymond Green punch in practice. The incident becomes a media firestorm. Warriors legend Draymond Green later admits, "I was frustrated by his attitude. He wasn't respecting our culture." The once tight-knit locker room now bristled with tension. 4. Playoff meltdown. 2023 playoffs. First round versus Sacramento Kings. Poole notches under 15 points in 3 straight games. Second round versus Lakers. He scores 0 points in Game 2. Then storms out of the locker room in a huff. Steve Kerr publicly admonishes him. He has to make better decisions. He's smarter than that. The Warriors' championship window felt threatened for the first time in a decade. 5. Culture clash. Golden State's DNA. Selflessness, ball movement, unwavering defense. Poole's isolation play and sideline pouts stood in stark contrast to the ethos that built 5 titles. Front office executives privately worried, "This isn't who we are." By the end of Stage 2, Jordan Poole wasn't just a cautionary tale. He was the embodiment of what happens when talent outpaces maturity. New beginning. Or déjà vu? 1. A fresh start in Washington. July 2023. Traded to the Wizards for Chris Paul, Poole arrives in D.C. with carte blanche, the primary ball handler, the franchise cornerstone. Hype videos flash. Poole is king. The wizardry begins. 2. Early struggles under the microscope. Through the first 20 games in D.C., minutes down from 30 to 28 per game. Points per game fall below his bench average in Golden State. Shooting splits 40% FG, 28% 3P to career lows. Reporters note. Opponents. Game plan exclusively for Poole. He's learning what it means to be the hunted, not the hunter. 3. Statistical deep dive usage rate spikes to 32%, second highest of his career. Effective field goal percent, EFG, plummets, revealing his inefficiency. Turnover ratio remains elevated, suggesting decision-making woes. 4. Glorious flashes of what could be preseason. A 40-point masterpiece in Madison Square Garden reminds everyone of Poole's raw talent. A late November stretch. He strings together 4 games over 25 points, shooting 45% from deep. Wizards fans taste hope. Briefly, 5. Why the struggle? No Curry Thompson gravity to create open looks. Inexperienced teammates. Chaotic offensive schemes. Mental scars from Golden State. Does Poole now overthink his shot? 6. Whispers of impatience with Washington languishing near the bottom of the East. GM talk shifts. If he doesn't find consistency by February, we'll have to explore other options. 2 teams in 1 year, losing faith. The ultimate indictment for a young star. 7. The crossroads at 24 years old. Poole stands at a pivotal juncture. Recommit to development, embrace film sessions. Refine mechanics. Restore work ethic. Or double down on isolation, risk becoming a cautionary footnote. What's next for Jordan Poole? Redemption arc or career derailment? Does Poole rediscover the hunger that fueled that unforgettable debut? Can a move to a culture-driven team, perhaps Miami or Denver, offer the right environment? Here's what to watch. January 2025. His shooting splits. Does FG percent tick back above 45%? Midseason trade buzz. Is he mentioned in whispers around Bradley Beal or Tyrese Halliburton deals? Playoff push. If Washington surges, can Poole step up on the biggest stage again? The unwritten chapter. As Poole's career teeters between redemption and derailment, one thing remains clear. In the NBA, legacies are not just built on talent, but on character. Each shot he takes, each decision he makes, will carve the path ahead. And while fans debate his future, Jordan Poole holds the pen. His next move could redefine not just his career, but the way we perceive resilience in professional sports. Music. Swells. From breaking basketball as a rookie to battling complacency and now writing a new chapter in Washington, Jordan Poole's story is a living, breathing saga of potential, pitfalls, and perseverance. Subscribe and ring the bell, because this is one career you do not want to miss.